This is our tiny house, a house that we never could have imagined would become our home. But before we got here, we started in one of the lowest stages of our life. In May of 2023, we finished our very first van build and set off on the road to travel while living in our van full-time. In December of 2024, our vintage van Bart started breaking down a lot more, and we found ourselves in shops every couple of weeks to a month, just to make it last a little longer. February of 2025 came around, and we stopped in Texas to get all of our spark plugs replaced. We were confident that the new maintenance would take our van much further, and we managed to get all the way to Big Bend National Park. But unexpectedly, one of the spark plugs blew again and left us stranded in the middle of nowhere.
I'm on a paved road, but I'm wondering if you guys have any assistance that can come out to help us out. I am in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I was on my way to a canyon to look at the sunrise, and sadly the van gave out on me. Yeah, it's a shame because I just got a tune-up on it, and it's a spark plug that blew, so the ignition cord is, and I'm not trying to, kill the engine.
Since we kept breaking down, we ultimately decided to end our time living on the road and headed back to our home state, traveling 30+ hours in the freezing cold winter temperatures. We were lucky and very fortunate to have family take us in, but we were pretty much going home to nothing of our own. We were in desperate need of a plan after losing our only home. It was a big risk traveling all the way from Texas back to Pennsylvania. Since the van broke down so many times, we kind of decided to drive back because we thought it would be the safest bet to just stop van life altogether. As a little girl, I was gifted a playhouse that I would often refer to as my house, wishing and hoping that one day I could live in it full-time, without adult supervision, of course. That day finally came very unexpectedly. The house is 96 square feet, and I know what you're thinking. You can fit in there? Yes. The house is about 9 feet tall on the inside, which allows adults to fully stand up. This plan was certainly a risk, and the house needed a lot of work with a very small budget.
Maybe not, because this could be used as shelf space too.
But we were determined because we wanted to have our own place again. With lots of patience, planning, and a good amount of building skills, we got to work on our dream tiny home, which would need to accommodate 2 humans and 2 cats. Do you have something from your childhood that you carried with you throughout your life? We would love to know in the comments below.
Asking eyes, she's looking through stardust, city lights, I wonder and struck, just wanting the whole thing, just wanting the whole thing, the whole damn thing. Magnetized
parte de atrás. Entonces, mira el techo. Un poco desorganizado porque apenas estoy seteando por el día, pero entonces aquí está el closet. Esta va a ser la nevera, el closet, cosa de la cocina. Entonces aquí va a haber lavaplatos, aquí va a haber gabinetes, aquí va a estar la cosa de los gatos y la estufa. Aquí va a estar el mueble, ahí está el aire acondicionado. Entonces le vamos a construir una cosita. Aquí va la cama.
like a child, lit up by the moon. Here it's snow, you're just telling the truth. Just wanna know the whole thing. Just wanna know the whole thing, the whole damn thing. The whole thing. Just wanna know the whole thing, the whole
With the final touches in place, our house was ready to move into. If you are interested to learn more about the house, the property, and see more details about the build, we have a whole playlist dedicated to the tiny house build. And there you can also find out what the bathroom situation is too, because I already know someone's going to ask. It took us about a week to fully clean out the tiny house of all the sawdust and tools, and gradually move our things inside. Moving in was a bit surreal for me, since it had been my playhouse for so many years. It felt really good to finally make it to the end and get back to our tiny living lifestyle. While renovating the tiny house was a very serious project, we didn't always have very serious moments. In fact, a lot of it was filled with mistakes and fun. We even celebrated our 2-year marriage anniversary during the process, in which I made us a little celebratory cake.
We went on day trips to take a break from the build. And of course, unintentionally created a blooper reel. Over there. I look like E.T. This is Dax, a kitten who showed up on our doorstep while renovating the tiny house. We took her to the vet and found out she has a chip, which then allowed us to find out who her human is. But unfortunately, they never responded to our or the vet's calls and emails. We fostered her for 2 weeks until one of my closest friends was able to adopt her as his cat. She is doing so well and has gotten so big, we're glad we could find her a forever home. But although we gained a furry friend, we also lost one. Our family's dog Xena passed away. It was so nice to see her one last time, and she was actually the first dog I ever walked. We also lost another crucial member of our family at this time as well. Santi's mother, Judith, passed away almost a year ago. It honestly doesn't feel real and shook our whole family. She was someone who loved watching our videos every week and selflessly showed her support for us. She will forever be loved and missed. Summer has finally arrived, and while most people start gardening in the spring, we got a bit of a late start since we were busy trying to finish the house itself. But I did manage to do a few starter seeds in April. By late May, I managed to grow quite a few plants and was finally able to expand. I grew cilantro, parsley, basil, green beans, and thyme. And by June, I wanted to expand the garden so that we could start growing more of our own food for me to cook fresh meals. In these 2 garden beds, we planted more green beans, scallions, spinach, carrots, cucumbers, tomatoes, kale, and peas. Unfortunately, the carrots, scallions, and spinach did not work out this year, but everything else grew wonderfully. As every homeowner does, we have to do interior updates along the way. We installed a floating bed for the cats to sleep on, so now they have 3 bedrooms: the catio for the warmer months, and the floating bed, and a nook underneath the counter for the colder months. I was in a bit of a painting mood, so I decided to paint this constellation mural as the backdrop of our bedroom loft. We also added some wall decor and a frame for our iPad TV so that we can watch movies together. We gave my apothecary a little makeover, adding another shelf because my herbs and spices were starting to take over. And if I'm going to have an apothecary kitchen, I am most definitely going to put it to good use. Many of you expressed interest in my broccoli cheddar scones recipe, which is now available. Visit the link in our description box to get it. Not all of our days were consumed with doing things at the tiny house, although I am quite the homebody. We went on a lot of day trips to small towns and romanticized as many days as we could, because for us, it's a way to add whimsy and happiness to life. Autumn arrived swiftly, and the hot temperatures were finally cooling down to our favorite time of the year, holiday season. We spent a lot of time outdoors, finding different autumn and Halloween activities to do. It's our favorite holiday, and we try to go all out as much as we can. This year was very special, since we got to decorate the outside of our first stable home. We spent a lot of time foraging, doing crafts at home, pumpkin carving, and spending lots of time with friends and family. I even threw my first autumn-themed dinner party. Before we knew it, winter had arrived, and it was time to swap out Halloween decor for Christmas decorations. I think this may be my favorite decorated version of the tiny house. As the days slipped by at the tiny house, we had another project happening in the background. We purchased and converted a new van in 5 months, which was the perfect timing because the weather at the tiny house was reaching negative numbers. And after 3 huge snowstorms, we needed a break from shoveling snow. So we packed up the van and the kitties and headed south for a 1-month vacation in our new second home. And now we have made it to 1 year at the tiny house. We are currently transitioning out of the colder weather and are starting to prepare for another spring here. This year was filled with so many ups and downs, but at the end, after a lot of hard work and working multiple jobs to be able to afford what we wanted to do, we went from no home to 2 homes. We are so grateful to have been able to essentially come out on the other side of a hard time. And while we are not quite all the way where we want to be, we know it will come when it's time. We have so much more to share with you and so many exciting adventures and updates we will be doing this year. So please follow along, like and subscribe to join our journey. Little me would be absolutely thrilled about how much this house has expanded and the fact that it is still in my life today. And after all these years, I can finally call this place our home.
Silk lining, delicate paper, tangerine wine.
I had no idea this was a straight up. You know they had to cut some of the trees down over there just to get it in here. This is a straight up house. Nnyji, you got your mom's studio. You know how she got a studio. You got your own.
Soft on pink breast and shoulders, page 55. You trace letters over the pictures of the climbing vine. I'm in the field of your making. I can see a moonflower awaken somewhere way past taken.
I need you to come back.
If you want to see more from us and support us outside of YouTube, we have a Patreon with videos we don't post here, Santi's artwork, over 30 recipes of mine available, and so much more.